Shoulders back.
Good morning, Westfield Middle School. Today is Tuesday, October 22nd, 2019. I am Elle.
And I am Corwin.
We are a part of your second quarter announcements team. Here are your announcements.
The art club meets today after school from 3:45 to 4:45 with Mrs. Van Meter in East 103.
Board game and video game club will meet today in Mr. Coleman's room, East 305. You can bring your gaming devices and snacks. All are welcome to come.
The first meeting for the WMS Dart Club will take place today after school in Mr. Green's room. We will discuss rules, expectations, and throw some darts today. If you still want to sign up, come visit Mr. Green in East 111 for details.
The Geography History Club is back for a third year and will meet on Wednesdays after school in Mr. Zimmer's room. Starting this Wednesday, we will meet from 3:45 to 4:30. All are welcome as we will be prepping for the Geography and History Bees this winter. Also, having fun freely exploring these subjects. See Mr. Zimmer for questions.
Attention peer tutors. Our first training of the year will be Wednesday after school in Mr. Brock's room. We will meet until 4:30, so you will need to arrange to be picked up. If you are unable to meet, please let Mrs. Brock know.
Fellowship of Christian Athletics, otherwise known as FCA, will have its first meeting of the year this Thursday in room East 501. Our first meeting will be about planning out the year and what activities we want to be involved in. In most FCA meetings, we have a devotion time where we talk about the Bible, a prayer time, and play lots of fun games. Donuts have been known to make it to the meetings too. FCA is for anyone. You do not necessarily have to be involved in athletics, and you do not have to consider yourself a Christian. We welcome anyone at any time. For more details, please see Mr. Hagemeyer.
The Recycling Club will meet Thursday after school in Mr. Kennedy's room, W607. Come join us and help out WMS.
Elite Gaming Live will meet this Thursday, October 24th after school till 6 p.m. It will meet in the cafeteria, and anyone is welcome to join us. See Mr. Coleman in East 305 if you have any questions.
Robotics team will meet Thursday after school until 4:10 in Mr. Morgan's room. Have a ride or stay in the media center afterwards.
The high school hosting Haunted Stage this Thursday through Saturday. The cost is $5 and the event runs from 7 to 9. It is always fun, a great way to celebrate Halloween.
Wildlife costume party is this Saturday from 7 to 8:30 p.m. at 240 East 191 Street. Wear a costume. We will have apple cider and s'mores. Bring your own pumpkin if you want to carve one. All WMS students are invited.
Winter cheer tryouts are next week, Monday, October 28th and Tuesday, October 29th. From 4 to 6 p.m., we will have our clinic nights. You must attend at least one night to learn the material. Wednesday, October 30th, from 4 to 6 p.m. will be tryouts. Please see Mrs. Long, Mrs. O'Neill, or Mrs. Donathan with any questions.
The Westfield High School Winter Color Guard invites you to an informational meeting for you and your parents this Wednesday at 7 in the high school band room. All 7th and 8th grade students are eligible to take part in this program and encouraged to attend.
We have the privilege to have a therapy dog in the building this year. Introducing Mowgli.
We've got an awesome new addition to Westfield Middle School. His name is Mowgli, and he's a therapy dog. His owner is Mrs. Waldrop, and you might see him in the hallways. Her room is in the 100 hallway.
What is the difference between a service and a therapy dog?
A service dog is a dog that is trained to help specifically one person, whatever that could be, to pick things up, to help them with their medical needs. A therapy dog is for you to literally feel better after you walk away from the dog. So that's why you can pet him and love all over him, and 99% of the times people feel better.
When did you get Mowgli?
Got him when he was 8 weeks old. We got him out of a breeder in Cicero.
When can he come to students' classes?
So if kids are interested in visiting with him, because they don't get to see him very often, we visit SRT classes, so 7th and 8th grade SRTs.
How old is Mowgli?
Mowgli is 2. He turned 2 right before school.
What does he act like outside of school?
He is a totally different dog. He will chase a ball. He will play tug of war. He loves running laps, and he has his favorite little exercise is being pulled on a bike. He has a little bike stick that he runs with. So,
what do you guys do on breaks?
On breaks, when we are not in school, Mowgli and I go visit hospitals. visit the patients there. Some of them have gone into surgery or getting ready to go to surgery, and you know how the nerves are up when you're getting ready for surgery, so he helps just calm them before they go.
Can he do tricks?
He can. He will not do tricks when he's got his vest on. But he will do tricks when he's at home and isn't wearing it. He will chase balls. He has a few tricks that our kids have taught him at home. He will shake. Every blue moon, he'll shake with a vest. He will roll over, and he will also give you high five and hugs.
How has Mowgli affected students?
You know, he's been used multiple times by the counselors, by some of the teachers and SRTs, when they say there are some kids that could use some extra love and attention. Bringing him in, you can see attitudes change. There was a child, you know, that's walked past him in tears, and after he left, he was not crying anymore.
What is his purpose?
His purpose is to cheer people up through the day. His whole job all day long is for people to love all over him and give him the attention too.
What are some specific things that you want students to know about Mowgli?
Mowgli is a 2-year-old golden doodle. He went through a 1.5 years of training to be able to come to school. He has food allergies, so he cannot be fed unless he's given permission by me for treats, and I have some if a child ever wants to feed him. You don't have to ask to pet him. He wears a coat that says, "Feel free to pet me," so you do not ever have to ask.
If you do see him, feel free to stop by and pet him if you ever feel down or need a little support between classes. Mowgli will be outside Mrs. Waldrop's room waiting for some attention.
How has he affected your personality?
It's been neat for me to be able to just watch the interaction. He doesn't like to be left alone either, so it's a win-win for him and the students.
Was Mowgli easy to train, or were there some difficulties?
No, he was actually easy to train. When we got him as a puppy, he was the puppy that was hiding in the corner, wanting to kind of be left alone, and it would take attention just by a few people, but not like a huge group when all the other puppies are running around crazy. So he's always just been a very calm dog.
That's all of our announcements for today. It's a great day to be a Shamrock.